in the garage today. Back in the garage today. Back in the garage today. What's going on, guys? Back in the garage today. Gonna do a very small upgrade to my 2016 KTM 1290 Super Adventure. This is not your traditional back in the garage video where I'm going to show you how to do something, because what I'm going to show you how to do is ridiculously simple, but more so the why behind it and then possibly an alternative. So personally, I've never been a big fan of all of the orange anodized parts that you can get for your KTM dirt bikes and adventure bikes. The only orange anodized part I have on my dirt bike, I considered an upgrade. That's the oil filler cap. The stock one is plastic, and the upgraded one is anodized aluminum that you can put a 13mm T-handle on, just much more durable. Wanted to upgrade that, but that's it on my dirt bike. Actually, to date, I don't have any of the Power Parts, orange anodized parts on my Super Adventure, but that's going to change today because I'm going to put one of these, I guess you call it like an alternator plug cover on it. Goes here, I'll show you, on the side of the engine. And the reason for that is, you know, I've had this engine apart a couple of times now, doing the valve check service intervals. Actually had to adjust the valves recently on it, and the stock part on here is a piece of crap. I mean, it's just plastic, and I can already tell where, you know, where I've taken it out a few times, where the head on it is starting to wear out. Don't want that to be a problem long term, so I'm going to pop off the stock one, show you it, compare it to this one, and then show you one other thing that you could do if you wanted to. So this is the piece I'm talking about right here. It's literally just a piece of plastic. There's a little O-ring on the back of it. We're going to pull that out of there, and then we're going to do a little comparison. Now be careful to pay attention when you take this out that this O-ring comes out too, because we're also going to replace it. Lots of times it will stick here on the side case. So this is the stock piece we just took out. If you take a look at it, you can see where the edges are already starting to round a little bit on it, and that was my main concern for wanting to upgrade to the Power Parts piece. Let's crack this open and take a look at it. So here is the part number just for reference. So if we compare these two, you can see this one's a little bit flatter by design, where the other one's a little more convex. This one does come with a new O-ring on it. I recommend just putting a little bit of grease on here before we put this on. But if you're like me and you're not really a big fan of these bright orange anodized parts, now I've already bought this one, so I'm going to use it. You do have another alternative. This is the cover I pulled off of my 2017 250 XCF. This fits too. This is available in black anodized. You can tell this one's gotten a lot of wear on it because my boot is constantly rubbing on it when I'm riding and racing, and it's probably been over on its side a few times. This part does cost, for some reason, a little bit more than what this anodized part cost, at least list price. Also, it does not come with the O-ring, so if you decide to go this route, make sure you order a new O-ring with it. Anyway, there's just a couple of alternatives for you if you want to upgrade from the factory one. We're going to get this one on, take a look at it, and then we're going to wrap up. So there's what it looks like with the new piece on. I think if I would have had to done over, I just would have ordered a black one that fits on the dirt bike, just because I personally don't like the added bling. But this one ought to hold up better when I've got to go in and crank the motor over to top dead center when I'm checking valves and stuff. And we'll see how it holds up, at least finish-wise, over time. And yeah, so there you go. So anyway, guys, like I said, super simple video today. Just wanted to kind of explain why I've decided to add a little bit of bling to the bike. I think it is a nice upgrade. You know, this bike listed for over $20,000 brand new. I could tell that piece of plastic wasn't going to hold up long term. Might as well go ahead and fix it now. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, consider hitting that subscribe button, because if you like motorcycles, well, this is the place to be. If you have any questions about any of the parts and stuff I used, I'll try to link the part numbers down in the description below so you can check those out. But any other questions, let me know in the comment section below. And as always, talk to you again soon.